Chin, do you have a charger by chance?
Yes, we did, 'cause we back at it again. It's the fighter and the kid.
This is really the fighter and the kid.
Come on, baby.
Thank you, dude. I miss you guys.
Miss you, brother.
I love you, dude.
Love you,
too,
man.
buddy.
Dude, I found out you're. We can talk about it on the show, but I found out you're here.
Let's just roll, Chin.
This guy's like, oh, dude, why do you call us? I'm like, who is this?
No,
He's
let's
like,
talk about this.
Schaub. I'm like, oh, you got a new number. That's why.
Oh, we're rolling.
We're rolling, dude. So the only reason I found out now, Sam, he's always been good to us.
Always.
Sam,
Dude, I love you guys.
We love
More
Sam.
than that.
He comes
More
to
than
Austin. You know, you got to check in.
Yeah,
right?
but
You gotta
dude,
check in.
you
the only reason
I
check
texted
in,
your old number. I did,
Comes
but
to your
that's
town,
my
doesn't
excuse.
check in.
you got to check in.
I've been calling him
Otherwise
every
you- Otherwise, you
day.
can get checked.
And
right?
you do your number changed.
Yeah, it did change.
Okay,
That's
so
fine.
how was I supposed to know that?
You could have checked. You could have checked in with Bryan.
I'm Team Schaub, dog.
But dude, how? So I'm at the gym.
I'm just
Guy I
because you're
kind
wearing
of
your
know
hat.
Goes, dude. I just ran to Sam Tripoli, man. He was at 10th Planet doing jiu-jitsu. I go, Sam's in Austin. He goes, yeah. I went, I'll be right back. Hey, dude.
I'm sorry,
through.
brother. I love you. Dude, I would have been here sooner if you guys lived in Texas. You guys live so fucking far out.
Far away,
Hey.
buddy.
Oh my God. But I want to do that too. I want to live in the middle of nowhere.
Welcome to freedom.
I just want to live in the middle of nowhere.
You thinking you flirting with Texas?
I would
Sam,
move.
never.
I would move to Texas tomorrow if I could.
Yeah.
I just have people in my life that don't want to.
Yeah.
So
That makes it tough.
By the way, though, the summer's here
what?
and the fall break your back a little bit.
I'm okay with that.
yeah.
I lived in
Nah,
Vegas
don't
for
believe that
years.
shit. This is my
Dude, that's what they make air conditioning for.
Yeah, dude.
It's true, and
you
I'm
live
real
outside?
good. I'm very good in the heat, but it does get a little heavy.
Sam, I'm telling you, people warn me. I've had no issues.
We've been bit by
Listen.
rattlesnakes 6 times.
Listen, dude, LA summers aren't what they used to be. They're like
hot.
insanely hot now. Something happened, they flipped the switch.
Yeah.
Especially
It's
in
like
the
100 and some.
Valley, 110. But here's my thing. That's what AC's for. That's what a car has AC.
That's what AC's for, dude.
That's true.
That's
You're
what.
right.
That's all I'm talking
You
about.
are correct.
I just want to get my kids out of the house. Go do something.
Go do
get out.
something.
Because it's like we live in an area where it's like there's nobody their ages to play with.
Yeah.
Dude, that's the problem we had. Come to Texas, it's like fucking Sam.
Get outside. See you when you graduate.
Get outside. What are you talking about on stage?
You know what's so funny, dude? I've been in a little rut lately. Like I've been
there.
in November will be 30 years of stand up.
Creatively, right? Creatively. I
30
feel like-
years, dude. And I've talked about everything I care
You're
about.
like the Cal Ripken of comedy.
Dude, I
Yeah,
feel,
I'm
you know
still
what's
going.
funny
You
about
don't
that?
miss.
But Sam, that's funny because sometimes like I know exactly what you mean. Like after this special, I for the past almost 8
By the way,
months-
everyone says it's a beautiful special.
Thank you, bud.
I shot it. Thank you.
Thanks to you and thanks to Dana.
Dana's the
She's
best.
amazing. And I'm proud of it. But they're good. There's that 8-month period where I went through I didn't feel like writing. I didn't have anything to say. I don't want to repeat myself.
But isn't there enough chaos in the world going on right now where you could probably
But it's
take
this
an
weird
angle?
thing right now, Schaub. Is like when Bill Hicks and George Carlin roamed the earth, they got their news from 1 hour on television and they read a newspaper and that was it.
Yep.
Now everybody's doom scrolling all the
too
time.
much.
So that's why we're kind of in this era I call wedding singer comedy. We're in wedding singer comedy where it's like, do the funky chicken guy, bring somebody up on stage and make them like, because people just want to escape that.
Yep.
So it's like, it's really hard to be like, hey man, I want to get deep on this shit. They're like, oh dude, we've been
just
on
the
Instagram
last
on
one.
all
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
So they kind of want stupid, funny, stupid. And I
the
get it, dude.
silliness.
They
They
want
want
silly. We're in the age of silly comedy right now.
You get spiritual
Spontaneous
about
crowd work.
things.
Yeah.
Do you think? Because I think about this all the time. Like, to what degree are we dealing with the Antichrist here?
Oh, it's coming. Dude, these old religious crazy people are astroturfing the end of days. They're following a script. And it's all astroturf. None of it's authentic. And they're just trying to bring on the end of days. Like everyone's getting mad at Israel. And then they're like, oh, anti-Semitism. That's done on purpose. They want everybody to get mad at Israel because it's prophesized that the world will go to war with Israel and the Messiah will come. They're literally, these guys are like 88. They're like, dude, wrap it up. I've been around for fucking ever, dude. Let's get this going, dude. And that's what they're trying to do right now. That's why it's so blatant.
Sam, with the knowledge you have when your kids are like, Dad, when I'm 21, you're like, there ain't gonna be no 21.
Yeah, you're gonna be Mad Maxing it. Okay, I'm trying to get my kid into jujitsu.
It is a weird time.
I'm just like, dude, you gotta learn jujitsu because like black chicks will fuck you up, dude. And black chicks fight like velociraptors, dude. When you size up
Velociraptor.
this one comes from the side and takes you out. You gotta get ready for that shit.
gotta keep your hands up.
Yeah, you gotta keep, but you gotta be
Oh,
looking
what?
both sides.
Yeah, you gotta have your head on a swivel.
Yeah, dude,
You gotta be one of those
100%.
fish. You gotta be a fish.
Yeah, 100%.
They say
Chameleon.
elephants, when they see a predator. So if you're on a safari with a Rottweiler in your Jeep, very bad idea. They won't let you do it because they're like, oh no, we're
Who's
around.
bringing a Rottweiler on a
People
safari?
do it. People like in like who back in the day, you'd have your
Was
dog
that
with
your
you.
emotionally stabling
Yeah,
dog?
you'd have your dog with you. You know, if you're hunting or whatever, people have a dog. They have a German Shepherd or whatever. When an elephant sees a predator and their eyes are here, that elephant will come in, grab that fucking dog, pull it out of your truck, and stomp it to death, and do it to you for good measure.
But that's what you get.
You gotta have your eyes over
brings their
here.
dog on a safari?
Have eyes on each side of your head, just like a deer does.
Put
dude.
some
You'll be
wiggly
flying around
eyes
an
on the
elephant.
side of it, and it doesn't know what it is.
The tour guide told you that. Hey,
No, it's.
do we believe that story?
I think it's pretty well known.
I hear from this guy all the time about like, woe is me, and I'm like, dude, you're okay. Where are you right now? I'm in Belize.
Oh, I know.
I mean, I've never gone on
Rich
vacation
friend-
in
I
my
know.
life.
He'll be like, I'm so stressed
I'm
right
in
now. Things are
London.
tough, man. I'm going to London with my billionaire friend. I'm like,
Yeah,
And
it's like
drinking wine and having somebody
unbelievable.
load my gun for me.
can't be too bad.
Yeah, dude, you vacation more in 1 year than I've done in my life.
Facts.
Dude.
I have social obligations.
Yeah, I know you do, dude.
Yeah.
Cheer up, buddy.
I will.
You're living the 1%.
I had a great weekend. I hung out with my dad, my 14-year-old son, my 3.5-year-old. My 3.5-year-old was like, we have a boys' weekend, no girls are allowed. He kept saying that to all the women in my family.
Sam, is true. You've been on more vacations than anybody I know.
I've never seen anybody.
Ever.
It's like, oh, money. I'm like, where are you? Oh, I'm in France.
I'm like,
know,
well,
the problem
I think
is-
our broke,
That's where your money's
The
going.
problem is I got to fly coach to France. That's not right.
Dude,
I
it's
think our
such a hard
definition
life.
of broke's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not right.
There's rich broke,
Yeah.
and then there's broke.
He's
what I
MC
mean?
Hammer broke.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, it's like I got
But going back to this whole thing, dude, it's all as, dude, everything is fake and gay. I'm literally, everything is fake and gay. I was just hanging out with Kurt Metzger. He's a machine.
He's
He's a
great.
machine.
Oh, dude, I
Funny,
just sit
dude.
back
You
and
two
listen.
together,
Oh,
dude.
but I have to Flavor Flav it, right? Where
Yeah.
like he just goes up and I go, yeah,
Yeah. Get 'em.
uh-huh.
Get 'em.
You know it. That's how I'm his hype
What's
man,
funny
dude.
about Kurt is he's such an amazing stand-up comic.
Oh, he's-
but then he loves to get
Super
crazy
talented.
conspiratorial.
Yeah, I mean, he gets
But he's such
because he's
smart.
right,
Yeah.
Brian. He's right. Do you see Brian sharing his
He's so big,
argument
he's
with?
so big, he's looking down on you. It's like he just his eyes.
Oh, he's so big, dude. Brian sharing his argument with Rogan, and he posted on Instagram. I'm
didn't
like,
post that.
why are you sharing your own snuff film, dude?
Yeah, no, he goes, do you have a kink for humiliation? I didn't post that. My guy did. I didn't know.
That was a bad idea.
Yeah, I didn't
That was
know.
a bad look. Yeah.
I didn't.
No, but-
did they post on mine?
Yeah,
I never would.
It's all good. I was just
Yeah.
joking.
Yeah.
Dude. It's not serious. Listen, everything's fake. Nothing's real. Everyone's freaking about
But even the Charlie Kirk stuff's fake?
dude. I mean, it's weird, dude. I've never
That's why I
seen.
brought you here,
Or
dog.
it's
Why is it
not.
weird?
What?
Or it's not.
Or
Well, let's hear why
where's
it's
the
weird.
autopsy? Where is he buried? What is with the fireworks? What is this WrestleMania when you're coming out? What's the whole relationship? It's just weird, dude. There's nothing normal about
Well,
it.
assassinations. It's
Dude,
weird.
within an
Gun.
hour of his assassination, his replacement is on CNN. It's weird. Or all the Google searches. So I went and ate dinner with Kurt Metzger and his beautiful girlfriend. They're wonderful people. You want to see amazing? Order oysters with Kurt Metzger and watch him eat it like he's in a hot dog eating contest.
Like the Cookie
He's
Monster? I get it.
It's so crazy, right? So,
what'd they
anyways,
say?
dude, I just sit back and listen to him because he's like a machine. And he was telling me, so they did all those Google searches on, they checked out all the Google searches on the furry trans assassin. We believe that. So they did that. So they saw in Washington, D.C. Have you seen this? They saw in Washington, D.C. 2 days before there were Google searches on Tyler Robinson. 2 days before. So Kirk goes to his fans, someone look up if they did this with any of these other stuff. Every single one of these major impact events, 2 or 3 days before, somebody in Washington, D.C. was doing a Google search on something that was involved
So
with
the
it.
idea is somebody else killed him.
everything
Planned.
is fake and gay.
Well, what if it's
No, Brian,
What if it's
everything
Occam's
is
razor?
fake.
But-
Brian, I've done this so long with you.
Yeah.
You go Occam razor on
no.
everything,
What
and you've
about
been
this?
wrong.
But hold on, B. But how interesting is it too? Remember that one guy stood up and was like, "I shot him," right? And he turns out to be a freaking child predator. Nobody can interview him.
well-
and have you seen he was at September 11th?
Yep, he was at
other
Boston
assassination
bombing. Yes.
Yeah, but don't you hold? For me, it's like watching the left constantly catastrophize Donald Trump, his administration, his rise to power, and talking about this threatens the very foundations of our civilization, of our democracy. And that is the thing that Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, all the progressive
Right.
leaders continue to say
Yeah.
totally irresponsibly. And they know what they're doing. What they're really trying to do is incite violence against their enemies, in my opinion. That's how cynical I am.
Right.
So I don't excuse them
Right.
of that. And it's also very possible that a very imbalanced young person, and there are plenty out there with a lot of mental illness.
Brian, have you ever
got a
seen
rifle and
these
shot him?
trans like TikTok videos? Do you see how
Yeah.
messy their rooms are?
Yes.
Yet somehow they
Yes,
can
yes.
organize a hit like
And
this.
put away the gun.
It's
in
like
time and all
unbelievable
that.
to me. They're the messiest people, but somehow
Yeah.
they strategically organize this thing. It's like easier for you to believe it's a trans shooter than the intelligence agencies who have a history of that. It's just easier.
Well, I guess you would take somebody who's mentally imbalanced and they'd be a good patsy.
Or
right?
you take someone whose job it has always been is to snuff out resistance, create chaos, cause civil unrest.
Well, there's no doubt that for like if you look at who's sowing a lot of this trans fights and all this craziness, that it's foreign actors. China and Russia, for example, are very, very involved in trying to destabilize things around vaccines
From within, yeah.
around all that stuff. So they're like Rogan was saying that literally they've done some studies where 3/4 of the fucking posts are foreign bots.
Oh, it was like over 90%.
Did you guys hear that
yeah.
somebody broke into 4chan and they
no.
found that like 80% of the anti-Semitism was coming from Israel?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, dude, it's all part of this
From
plan.
Israel.
Yeah.
Oh, so you can create.
So you hate. It's all part of the plan.
Well,
dude.
foreign governments have propaganda wings.
Yes.
I mean, all governments have propaganda
We do
wings.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you have to fight information with
Yep.
information.
Yep.
So there's no doubt, and it's only ramped up. And my thing is, I literally don't know what's true anymore. I mean, with AI and these videos, I don't know what's true. I actually don't know where to look.
It's not really new, Brian.
But technology's
landing?
made it
What's
really
that?
hard.
No, yeah.
Brian hasn't known
moon
it's
landing?
true for a while.
But technology's made it so that somebody can be saying something.
But Brian,
And it
here's what I
sounds
want to
so
say to
real.
you, because I was talking to Kirk about this, and I've been saying on my show. You're like things now you don't know what is true. Like what is true? The Gulf of Tonkin, weapons of mass destruction, the hippie movement, feminism, gangster rap. Was any of that true? How you find out all these people forever are either the children of the military
Morrison.
or the elite. Nothing's ever real.
I think
Like
they're
Lana
the
Del
trends.
Rey's like, I had to sell my body. Her father's a billionaire, dude. You remember when Jules like, I had to sleep in my car with her blonde hair and her fat rack. She had to
Yeah.
sleep in the car.
Yeah.
Like none of it's real,
Not
dude.
on my watch,
Yeah.
sweetie.
Not on my watch,
Yeah,
ever.
well,
not today, not never.
Yeah, celebrities have always come up with romantic backstories. Celebrities have always come up with romantic backstories. About
Yeah,
how
but
they
it's
were struggling.
astroturfing,
know
dude.
Jim
It's
Morrison.
controlling narratives. It's like the NWA, completely CIA.
No, NWA was like,
Dude, you're
kids
nuts.
from the hood, though.
No, they were, dude. Not one of them is from Compton.
Rap came out of the South Bronx when it was burning.
No, rap was astroturf. They killed off the powerful, the positive rap that was killing it that was crushing it before. They killed it off and they inserted gangster rap.
gang
Dude,
Like
members
Ice
killed
Cube
each
was
other.
like Ice Cube was never a gangster.
I know that. I
Ice
know
Cube
that.
is the Larry the Cable Guy of hip hop.
No, the guys that became successful at rap and at the business were smart, usually kind of nerdy guys who spent their time working on music.
Brian,
That's what
Brian.
they did. Like Dre spent his time in his basement.
So have you guys seen this new thing? It's the most insane example of what I'm talking about. Do you guys see how Snoop Dogg went to a Pixar movie and he's there with his grandkids?
Oh, and he didn't like how gay it was or something?
He's like, why are they having they
Yeah.
having mothers making out in front of the kids?
Yeah.
Right? Do you know today I saw on Twitter, they announced that Snoop Dogg has a new LBDGQ.
no, shut the fuck up.
Cartoon?
That's real? No.
Will you look that up
Yeah.
and see if it's real?
I don't think it's real. Take a little break because I want to talk to you about auto parts. If you're looking for auto parts, whether it's a new battery, whether it's windshield wipers, whether it's anything, O'Reilly has it. If they don't have it in the store, they will have it in stock. They have a very, very helpful and knowledgeable service staff, and they are always on call, ready to help you. They are the professional parts people. And O'Reilly Parts, it is a one-stop shop for all things auto do-it-yourself, and you can find what you need in-store or online. So stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts today. Visit O'ReillyAuto.com/fighter. That's O'ReillyAuto.com/fighter.
You might have been duped, dog.
You just got game.
I'm fine with it.
You got game.
I'm kidding with
But
you.
it might be real, dude. It might be real.
I still haven't been duped by AI yet.
CIA.
Look.
I just
Look right there. Go down. Keep
mirror?
going down.
It says he does not.
embrace
Snoop added gay. Look, go down, dude. It's all real, dude.
But that,
guys
that
are
might
nuts.
be go up, Chin, go up. Because what's this say? I mean, Chin uses Google, so that's a whole nother.
Yeah, oh, don't even get me started.
You might be
I
that
type right
guy.
all the time. All the time.
You might be right here.
No, hold on.
Let's go
While
from the
Snoop
top
Dogg
down.
has an animated children's series called Doggyland, he does not have a new LGBTQ focused cartoon. However, an episode of Doggyland that aired in October 2025 featured a song promoting LGBTQ.
Dude,
Called Love is Love.
Which
Which
about-
the cartoon's characters show support for same-sex couples.
Yeah, but what about
Yeah, but dude,
Sam,
dude,
what
they
about the
cuck these
split?
guys.
What about the split between LGB and TQ? There's a real split going on.
Yeah, there totally is.
Yeah,
and
because one is a sexual
because it's
identity. The other's one is a
Oh, the
sexual,
real gays are like, get out
Yeah,
of here, man. You're fucking it all up for
100%.
us.
Yes.
Like the real gays are like, we don't want to be part of
Exactly.
this weird shit.
Yeah. I got a joke about that right now that I'm talking about because the trans issue comes down to one thing: passability, okay? If you look like a hot chick, you can stay. If you look like a haunted scarecrow, get the fuck out of the women's bathroom, okay? Don't even use the guy's bathroom. Shit in the woods, okay? Get the fuck out of here, right? That's it. Blair White walks in, everyone's chill, dude.
Super chill.
Right? We're all
Everyone's
like,
she can
everyone's
stay.
looking around. It's like, any friends here? Anyone know anything? Right?
Was Blair White on Transparent?
No, dude. Are you ready
Oh,
for
wow.
the craziest fucking shit?
Yeah.
So
Blair
I'm talking
White.
with someone, I'm not going to say who it is. He showed me Blair White's, whose real name is like Blair Russell,
Yeah.
which is the old Russell family. You know about the Russells? They were the old opium families.
Oh, wow.
Right? I'm not saying I think she might be. The Russells.
What do you mean the old opium families? No, what do you
Bring
mean
her up for
opium
Bryan.
families?
Chin.
Opium families.
I don't know if you have
Are they in
enough time.
China? Are they in
I don't know if you have
China?
enough time.
They were the
Bryan.
ones who were basically running the opium trade. There was a bunch of opium families.
The British.
And those
Oh, no,
families.
just bring her up. Don't bring up the opium.
Yeah, just bring up
Just
Blair
bring her
White.
up.
I
They
just
forced
wanna
the
watch.
Chinese.
her name?
That
Blair
was
White?
the opium.
Blair White, yeah.
The opium wars were them. They forced the Chinese to sell opium to their own people.
The Bank of England. No, not the football player.
Chin's really bad at
Just
it.
put a hot chick.
Chim's been doing this for so long, and you're not that good.
It's just not his thing.
It just popped up. Come on, this I finally used DuckDuckGo, and then that's
I
what
know,
popped
but it's
up.
always something.
How about that
Go
poor
to
football
images.
player's like, you're not a hot trans.
He's all, "Nah, man."
Yeah, dude. I'm a dude. I'm a dude. Yeah,
That's her on the right, Chin.
Yeah, that's
There
her.
you go.
That's a
She's been
girl.
on Rogan, yeah.
They say
She's
your
awesome.
last name's a Russell. Do you know her high school she went to was a pyramid on a black cube.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Why do you think everything is a psyop?
Because everything's a conspiracy, Brian.
Everything's
Name
fake,
it.
Brian.
Your entertainment, your news.
So what about
your
talented people that make
television, your food,
But what
your
about
air,
talented
your
people that
water?
make it?
What?
Get compromised.
Talented people that make it.
Who?
Tupac, Biggie.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
hey, you
Oh
take
my
out the
God!
fuck over
Did you
here.
just say Tupac?
Yeah,
That's a
the
whole
gay
example.
theater kid who
Yeah.
suddenly
He was
became
gay,
a gang.
yeah, but he
and
was
a
he turned
a
gangbanger?
gangster rapper.
No, he
You're
was
so
gay.
crazy,
Super
Brian.
gay.
You ever see that video
Brian,
of him?
You're
Of
so
course.
crazy.
Tupac's off the worst
Dude,
example you give.
But I'm
Brian,
saying
do you
he-
know Biggie Smalls stole his name and all of his first hits were stolen from this fat rapper from
Biggie was
Mississippi?
so talented, dude.
that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Brian,
I'm
everyone
just
goes,
saying
that's
they're
always
talented.
your argument.
No, I'm just saying they're talented writers. And
Yeah, but
rappers.
do you understand their compromise and their position? So they compromise. So when Snoop Dogg goes, dude, what's with this gay stuff in cartoons? And then the next month he's like, I got gay stuff in my cartoon.
Yeah.
That is weird.
It's all about
So you
manipulating
think
energy.
there's somebody that comes to stars and says,
Yep.
hey, we want you to be pro-gay.
I think
Yep.
it's the machine. You
Yep.
have to.
Why would they do
The
that?
longer you're in
Why?
it, and
Well,
the
Brian,
harder you go.
explain why so many celebrities' kids are trans. Have you ever looked at the
Yeah,
number?
I know exactly why.
Why, Brian? Let's
I think
hear
it's
this.
because the kind of people in Hollywood have to play that terrible game.
Okay, so that's
That's
what you're
our- but
saying.
that
That's what
game
we're
is
saying.
that game is that game.
Yeah, but is it
that
the game
liberal-
you
there's
want
been
to
this-
play, or are you nudged to play?
Well, you have to play it.
So I'm gonna
So
say
you
something.
can't be a celebrity and come out and say you like Trump.
I'm not going to say the comedians, right?
there we go.
I'm not going to say their names, but I've watched comedians come into the Comedy Store as new comics, open micers becoming regulars.
Yeah.
And they come in and they are just spitting fire. I mean, they're pushing all the envelopes, crossing all the lines, going hard in the place. And then just one day they show up and everything's like, what's up with Starbucks? Dating's hard. You go, oh, somebody got the whisper, dude. Someone got the whisper, tone it down,
A
play
comic?
this. Yeah, you don't think agents tell
who is-
people to play a little game?
Of course.
Who is who?
Come on,
who?
Brian.
Wait, who?
Come on.
Wait, why didn't they whisper to me?
What's that?
Why didn't I?
Because
get the
you were
whisper?
already half a queer. That's why. They were like, dude, he's gay enough.
I was
Let
already
him
a
go.
power bottom?
And your dad is a fucking lizard, so you're already in.
But that's why I didn't get the whisper.
100%.
Why didn't I get the whisper?
Because, Brian, you were already in.
You're not the whispering.
You're a
type.
rich. You're a banker rich kid.
I did have a very famous.
That's okay.
I did have a very famous.
We love
powerful
you,
Hollywood
Brian.
person tell me why he thought I didn't make it, which I won't say. But anyway,
That's mean.
Brian, you made it.
it was interesting.
Brian, shut up. You made it.
By all sense,
you had a
I guess it
sitcom.
depends what you mean made.
on-
sitcoms, three
yeah,
sitcoms.
yeah, you were in
and
movies.
And TV and movies.
Brian, you
That'd be making
crushed
it.
it.
Yeah.
Brian, here's your
but
problem.
you're not Kevin Hart.
Brian, you don't remember there was a time when you were acting and you hated acting.
Yes.
And I remember you come to
I just want
comedy
to be
comedy
wanted.
saying
I don't like being not wanted. I don't like not being invited to the party anymore.
because you literally are the greatest example of perspective.
And I
There's
get mad
no
at myself
reality.
for it. But the
Yeah.
problem is I get mad at myself.
Yeah, you
I get
you
bummed
focus
out.
so much on what you don't
Right.
have instead of what
And I get mad at myself
You
for
have a
doing that.
gorgeous wife. You have
Everything.
You have a wonderful ex-wife. You have great kids.
I do.
You travel the world.
Cool
You
co-host.
live. I mean, dude. I mean,
dick.
like
Everything.
people would die to have your life.
I know that, and
but
I get
you
mad at
focus on.
myself.
It's
Yeah.
like when I listen.
I get
He
mad.
called you when he's ready to jump off the bridge.
all the time.
He calls
right.
me.
You're
He
right.
called me
All
other
the
day. I'm like,
time.
you know what? I'm gonna have to call you back.
Yeah.
I was having a good day.
Brian, I had
I
one
know.
girlfriend break up with me, and I wanted to break up with her so fucking badly. And then she broke up with me, and my heart was broken. And I cried during Lord of the Rings. I went to the movie, and I just cried. Everyone's like, "This guy loves this movie." I'm like, "It's so sad, dude. I'm so fucking
You're
sad."
right.
Right?
And then I get mad at myself for being a bitch and not having
Brian,
perspective.
just enjoy it. Stop focusing on the results.
I
Start
call
stay
Sam.
on the
I call
process.
Sam all the time about this. Sam helps me. Sam goes,
It's
"Hey,
this, Brian.
It's called the butterfly principle.
I'm not much
Let
help.
the butterfly land."
I'm not much help.
How can you be?
Brian, it's the butterfly principle.
What's
if you
that?
chase
Tell
a
me.
butterfly, it runs away. If you sit still, it comes and lands right on you.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. But Brian, even
Or it keeps flying
even
away.
if it was the best it ever got, it still was it's still amazing. Like, do you really think Daddy's going to be on Skid Row?
No.
Are you going to be slobbing knob?
No.
No, you're going to be fine.
Yeah.
And
It's
even
fine.
if you do, it's okay.
Slobbing
And
knob is not the
Brian,
end of the
if
world.
you slob knob, we would love you even more. I love how you think it's going to be a big root too.
Huge root.
Like you're not going to
Yeah,
smoke.
those boys getting sucked up.
Yeah,
don't have.
some
yeah, they don't
disappointing-
go to
a
58-year-old
disappointing
men
root.
to suck them off.
You're getting the fat white guy. He's like, yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
you're just
do
like,
it. I went for the one with the fucked up teeth back there.
I tried. My wife was sound asleep.
I get it.
My little son came in to cuddle with her, and my wife and I'm like, and she's cuddling with my son, and I'm like kind of kneeling on the side of the bed. It's like 1 a.m. She's like, "Hi, Angel," and I just go like this. I just rub my hand and run it down. She goes, "Get off me, get off me." I was like, okay. I go downstairs. I'm like, I'm trying to find porn.
Oh yeah,
I couldn't even find porn.
I haven't watched porn.
I couldn't even jerk off.
Dude, I haven't watched porn like 93 days.
I don't watch- I don't watch
Every
porn,
day
but-
off of porn is like
feel
winning
better?
the Super Bowl. Oh, I love it.
No,
It's such a higher
I don't do it.
vibration.
I don't do it.
I'm about to start
Last night I
jerking
couldn't even do
off,
it. Last
too.
night you had to age verify, and I'm like, I'm never doing that.
Oh yeah, that's
You
how they
stop
get
jerking
you.
off too? Why? What's jerking off?
I just beat it up so bad, it's done. It's
You
done.
had a
We're good, dude.
You had a porn addiction,
It's been a
right?
fun run. It's been a
10-8
fun
on that
run.
dick?
Yeah, we've
had
had a fun run.
You had a porn
It's time
addiction,
to let
right?
just kind of just
recover.
send it out to pasture.
What was your what's your
Just
what's,
roam, Dick.
What's your
Roam.
what's your porn of choice? What
Oh
gets
my
you
God.
Oh
off?
God,
I don't
dog
wanna
fart,
see his
dog fart,
Yeah.
that shit, and then you start getting into this shit, Brian. That you realize porn is a giant humiliation ritual.
Yes.
And that these girls are just like, I'll humiliate myself for this money.
Yes.
And they're like, and you see them, they fall for it. They're like, I'm the nastiest chick on the internet. And you're like, that's not good. That's kind of like bad.
That's like
but it's
suicide.
like this weird
Become
flex.
celebrated right now.
My buddy
it's
said
like that Bonnie Blue. She has a documentary, Me with 1,000 Men. It's like, hey, bitch, that's not a
That's
flex.
not good. That's not flex.
My buddy ruined porn for me a long time ago. He said something I never forgot. He said, for me, it's like watching a woman with a massive head wound.
Yeah.
Sex. And I went, fuck.
Do you want to see the effects of porn? There's people on YouTube that have too much time, and these guys will put compilations of adult film stars that have passed away, and literally 80% of it is drug overdose, murder, unaliving.
Of course.
80% of it.
Of course it is.
It's like,
don't
and then
walk
we
away from that.
And okay, OnlyFans is a giant intelligence operation to convince normies to get into the business. They make no money. Like
The
these
average OnlyFans makes $700.
and the chicks who do make all the money.
Look that up, Chin. It might be $300 because we see it and you see those girls at 40 million, 30 million.
That's all psyop.
That's all bullshit.
That's
The average
CIA
person
money,
makes
dude.
$300 or $400 a month.
Is it CIA money?
Yeah, they-
CIA doing it.
Yes,
Would you stop giving the
100%,
CIA
dude.
so much power?
100%.
Can you stop giving the CIA
It's
so much power?
100%.
You don't know anybody in the CIA.
Dude,
I do.
That's why you're wrong. Because you know them and you don't see what they're doing.
Oh, my bad. I was a little off. It's $150, $180.
That's even worse.
Wow.
You can't pay your cell bill.
I want to know what I would make.
Probably around
Dude,
that
what
much.
about that
Probably around
Corey
that.
Sahagan who made $2 million just showing his balls?
I know.
I wish I had big balls.
That's
too.
actually incredible.
$2 million, Brian?
still
Right
don't know
now,
if
would you
that's
go
real,
for
do
$2
we?
million and just put your sack on
Of
there?
course I would.
Yeah.
Pay my mortgage.
At your age? Why not?
And Brian, you would get so sad because you weren't making $4 million showing your balls.
Facts.
I'd call
Like,
you
why
up.
can't I make $4 million?
Yeah.
Dude,
The
these
other
guys are
who
making
showed their
$2
balls made a
million.
lot
Why can't
more.
I make $4 million?
I bet you I would make $10. I remember we were talking about me bottling my farts to see how much I would make, and I had a guy.
I was never in on that.
A serious guy called and said, he goes, I'm that guy. So if you ever want to send me farts, I'd pay you money. And I was like,
What?
Did you block
Did he give
him
you a
immediately?
number?
no, he just sent me that on a DM on Instagram.
But
I'm
there-
that guy.
There was a girl bottling farts.
He wants guy farts?
He wanted my fart.
That's crazy, dude.
This October, Fear is free on Pluto TV with horror movie collections from Paranormal Activity, The Ring,
You will die in 7 days.
Scream, and From Dusk Till Dawn.
This is my kind of place.
And don't miss the man-made nightmares in Mary Shelley's Frankenstein or the world-ending chaos in 28 Days Later.
Something in the blood.
All the scares, all for free. Pluto TV. Stream now, pay never.
But how do you get there?
I think
Like, did somebody fart in your face and you're like, oh,
some people like want a beautiful girl to take a shit in their toilet.
that's
not
one thing I
fucking-
can't get into.
That makes me want
Poop
to
is not.
No.
No, that's
That's where I draw
That's
the line.
normal.
No,
That's
it's just
normal. I remember Rogan when the internet was so early.
those early
I
years.
remember it was like 1996.
Two girls, one cup.
And Joe, I hear he goes, stay out, stay out, stay out. He's giggling. He's like, hee. I can hear him giggling. And then I swear to God, he seemed going, oh God, And I'm like, what are you doing? He goes, stay out, stay out. And he goes, okay, ready? And he goes, come in. And he hits enter and he runs out of the room and he's giggling. And I like walk into the room and he's got this huge, he had a room full of computers and he had a huge fucking, Joe was in his computers way before anybody else.
Yeah.
I went to Fry's with him when he bought his own circuit board to increase memory. I didn't even know
Finish
what
the
the fuck he
story,
was
though.
talking
Finish
about.
the story.
So he's like giggling, and I walk in, and it's at the time was this giant computer screen, and he's giggling, and I just see this ass, this
Don't make me throw
nice
up.
ass, and then I see this samurai guy. He's got his hair tied back, and he's Japanese, and I just see him going, and And I see an ass. I go, all right. So what are we doing here? Like, I was so naive. I'm like, what are we doing here? Like, okay, I'm watching this. He's gonna lick her butt. Okay. Oh, you're gonna give. And a fucking little mustard poop just creeps out. You know when you press how the ice cream comes out of a soft serve? It just comes out, and Joe's going like this. He's going, and he's laughing, and I can't look away because it's going to change everything for the rest of my life. My whole life has changed now, and the shit comes out, and he starts gobbling it up.
Oh my!
And I was like, well,
what is up with Asians, dude?
There's before this and after this.
What is up with your people?
I don't know. I never.
You guys will just have sex with anything but Asian women,
dude.
Right?
No, it's not just Asian. Will Sasso, we're shooting a TV show. I go to my dressing room. There's a laptop there open. And I just hear, Will goes, whatever you do, don't hit enter on this laptop. And I go, fuck you. He goes, don't hit enter, please. I'm begging you. So I'm like, come on, dude. I fucking hit enter. And of course, what's there? It's this girl with a tube in her butt coming in here, and she's wearing goggles, and she just is just shitting all over her face.
I don't get it.
Humiliation.
I remember when I think it was Sasso covered my walls with just dudes with huge hard-ons, just from one of those gay magazines.
That won't make me throw up.
No, it's
the
hilarious.
poop.
Yeah, that won't make me throw up. But poop is
Remember
just.
lemonparty.org?
Oh.
No. I remember lemonparty.org.
You don't remember lemonparty.org?
No, I don't know.
That might be your way back, Brian. That might be your way back, dude.
Who
back into Hollywood.
I want to get some.
What are you doing with
Let me
the
get some
sequel?
relevance. Hey, if any CIA psyop guys want me to
Go
do
to
shit,
lemonparty.org
get me back
to
in
educate
Hollywood.
Brian.
Yeah.
You just
So I can be
Google
miserable.
lemonparty.org.
Yeah, get me back on a TV show so I can be miserable. If anybody knows anybody in
Brian,
the CIA.
would you do this if it meant you got a TV show?
Yeah, you can get back on Disney.
So
if
when
you
I was
do
in
this.
college, this was a thing. We would put on somebody's computer and leave it alone. But imagine there's no drawing.
Yeah.
So it's three old as shit gay dudes just having a good old time.
I got a fire, so I'm sure.
So that guy,
Yeah, he's
Chatterbait.
Chatterbaits everywhere.
What is that?
That's where you can watch girls shove bats in their asses for 3 tokens.
bats.
Bats. Like
Live bats?
baseball bats.
Oh, I
Not
thought you
Wuhan
I thought you
stuff.
meant
Hey,
like-
bro.
Not Wuhan stuff.
What?
Who's shoving? Was she Ozzy?
I don't fucking know,
Bats?
man.
You mean bats, the kind that are under the Austin Bridge bats?
That's what I'm thinking, like the
How many?
rodents. Shit, fucking
there a lot?
our boy did with a gerbil. Why not a bat? It's a brace of gerbil
that
with
poor
wings.
gerbil.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, you got to
He
dip it
died.
in oil.
Rest in peace.
Got to wrap it. You got to.
Did you guys see that guy that went on Rogan was talking about this certain kind of parrot that's so smart that was having like existential crises?
African grays.
Like when it was about to die, it started asking crazy questions.
What was it asking?
He was like, "What's happening? Where am I going?"
Damn.
Parrots name their children. Parrots have different names for their babies.
Dude, I have a guy at Texas Speed who works on my trucks. He's working on the truck. He has 30 parrots.
Parrots, I had parrots. I owned macaws.
You had one, though,
They're
right?
too.
Guys-
They're too smart.
30.
Yeah, they're too smart.
This one gets depressed if you don't feed it knowledge.
My parents would not be allowed. You couldn't leave them alone.
Too much.
The parrots will pick their own feathers out. They
They
have to be
also
stimulated.
live forever.
Yes.
Like in the 80 years or something?
Yes, and they're super smart. They're like chimps. You cannot do that to a parrot. You can't. I don't think parrots should be. I don't think you should be allowed to
In a
keep
cage?
a parrot if you're a
How
civilian.
about pigs, man? What we do to pigs?
I know, smart
and they're
as shit.
so smart.
It's
That's why I
awesome.
can't eat bacon.
I don't really
I
fuck
love
with
it.
pork myself. I don't praise Allah. I don't fuck with pork.
Praise
man.
Allah,
I don't
dude.
fuck with any of it.
Praise Allah.
I don't like
They
pork.
can live 100 years.
Me and shit like pork ribs. I shouldn't say that.
So you know how everyone got in trouble for doing that that Saudi Arabian festival, which I don't really care. I like if
I
you.
want your take on that. What?
Well, I mean, I don't believe. Listen, if you're asking me my opinion, the only weird one is Pete Davidson. Obviously, Bill Burr's going off on Beyonce for the going to
$24 million
Gaddafi's thing. You know that's a little weird. I mean, I personally think Saudi Arabia's involvement was minimal, if anything. That was just a psyop to get us not to look who really did it. You know. But you know,
Would you have went if they offered
no,
you money?
I wouldn't go, and the reason is my comedy wouldn't work there. I would just do 3 F-bombs and have my hands cut off. You know what I'm saying? Like it would be bad.
I think it's weird that people get upset with this, but it's like, well what gets you upset? Because like, do you watch the UFC?
I'll tell you why.
Who's in partners with them?
Because
do your iPhone? Are you cool with the slave labor with your iPhone?
Yeah,
Like, where do you
the
draw
reason
line?
that the UFC and boxing can do it and golf is because they don't make political statements the way comedians do all the time. Comics are constantly, pointing out all their thoughts on society and stuff like that. So it tends to come off, if you've been a woke person, as very like shallow. I don't really care. Just say I'm taking the bag. That's why I worked for Tim Dillon before he got fired.
Yeah.
He was just like, I'm doing it for the money. And
That's what Schulte did too.
yeah, dude, it's like Maz Jobrani had been going in the Middle East forever.
Yes.
Sebastian
I have-
has zero political takes on
I have
anything.
no problem with it.
No, me neither.
I mean,
If you buy
if you're
into
upset
the
at that, you
9/11
shouldn't be
thing,
upset.
there is some issue there. And the Pete Davidson is the weirdest one. And I believe probably based on Pete's past political statements that he totally believes the 9/11 story.
Yeah.
That one's weird to me.
Yeah, because his father died in 9/11.
Yeah, and as a fireman. But outside of that, it's just like, just say you're taking the bag.
Agreed.
Take the bag.
That's it.
I'm taking the bag, dude. I'm taking the bag.
Yeah, I think you're right though. The ones that are getting the most heat are the ones who are kind of on their high horse and got a little woke, like Bill did for a little bit. So people are like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's what it's gonna come back to. But Bill's like, I don't give a fuck.
But Bill's really good. Bill, the problem with Bill is that they clip it in a way that makes it sound worse than what he was saying.
Yeah.
Now, Bill's gotten some things wrong, and this is where Bill gets in trouble because he's like, I'm not on the internet. And then he says like stuff, you're like, dog, come on, dude. Like when he was sticking up for LA during the fires. He's like, they're doing a great job. I'm like, bro, that's like the most idiotic thing I've ever heard from the smartest guy I
You
know.
gotta educate. I know. I love. Bill.
You can't.
the thing about Bill is he's a great comic.
No, he's an all-time great.
He's an
dude.
all-time comic.
I said this about Bill Burr. Watching Bill Burr do new material is an education in comedy.
He's amazing.
Like he used to do, he got mad at my bit because I have a bit where I talk about all the times I get called the N-word. And then once was by Paul Mooney, another one was by a paraplegic, right? And I say the M-word in it. And I don't think he was happy with that. But I'm like, it's my experience. I'm not calling black people the M-word. And why can't I say it? And I had a comic at the Comedy Store, a black comic, come up to me. And he was like, hey, man, could I ask you a question? I go, yeah. He goes, is it true you say the M-word in your act? I go, yeah. He goes, like, why? I go, well, I'm telling the story about the times I got called the M-word. He goes, well, can't you just say N-word? I go, then it doesn't work because you don't understand the emotional impact of like Paul Mooney calling me the M-word or this paraplegic calling me the M-word. It's super funny. And he goes, are you just trying to be funny? I go, I'm doing stand-up comedy. Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
Of course it's to be funny, but it's this stupid-ass rule.
What was Bill's problem with it? Because his wife's black,
I think he's
right?
sensitive.
Yeah.
Dude. And listen, dude, we're all in comedy. We all get shit on the internet. I don't like when people go after people's family. I don't think he should be saying stuff about his wife. When his wife flipped off Trump.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, that's First Amendment, dude. There's nothing more First Amendment than that, than flipping off the president of the United States.
But the consequences are...
There can be consequences.
You'll take heat.
You could take heat.
The repercussions
but
is don't go online.
But don't cry about free speech and then get mad when somebody exercises their free speech.
Yeah.
Now, there is no such thing as freedom of consequences. And sometimes people mistake freedom of expression, which isn't a thing, with freedom of speech. Freedom of speech is the government cannot infringe on your right to talk. That's totally it. That was it right there. Yeah. And I defend it, but it's like the whole Riyadh thing is just weird. I don't know why they were getting a lot of shit. I guess
the person most upset about Riyadh is Mark Maron.
Well,
who's your boy?
I like Mark. I think Mark Maron's a very underrated comedian. It's just
he's always been nice to me.
It's just what it is Mark has decided that his marketing ploy for what he's doing is to attack what people perceive as the right, which isn't the right. It's just common sense.
Correct.
In my humble opinion, right? He's attacking common sense.
He's not very charitable to common sense.
Like, all I gotta say is this. You want to tell who's the good guy, who's the bad guy? Check out the trees of both of these guys. Check out the tree of Rogan. Check out the tree of Mark Maron, and tell me who has more branches, who has helped more people,
Facts.
who has changed people's bloodlines and their family's life.
Yes.
And see who is just a sad pole.
Yes.
Okay. It's just the truth. And for you to go off on all these fucking people about having Trump on, and then your last episode is Barack Obama,
Which is
who
wild.
illegally assassinated Muammar Gaddafi,
Facts.
has caused open air slave trade, has legally did something worse than Watergate, which is illegally wiretap an elected president.
Correct.
In the hopes of basically getting him kicked out and inserting your own person, which is treason.
Not to mention the drone bombings.
Not
about the
not
border?
to
What
mention
about the
making it
border?
legal for the U.S. government to use propaganda against
chief,
us.
So people talk about the border. He did.
He
plenty of
also
that.
did a lot of race baiting, you know, like
So it
tough one.
rings hollow, and it's a really bad look. And it's just this marketing thing. And I love Anthony Jeselnik.
Rogan-
He did the exact same thing when his Netflix special was
love
dropping.
Jeselnik.
I think Jeselnik's
I love
a
Jeselnik.
great comic, but it was so obvious. Like, your marketing ploy is to play to the progressive left by going after the boogeyman. And it's all a marketing ploy. And then, you got these guys who made their bones on being edgy, talking about how there's no cancel culture. And if you're pissing people off, you're not doing it right. When he had a show called the Jeselnik Offensive.
Yeah.
Like, what are we
But
talking about?
Anthony and Anthony and I don't know how many shows at the Comedy Store with Anthony. Back
Anthony's
in the day.
an all-time great comic.
Anthony
He's
and Mark
amazing.
Maron though were always loners. They pretty much stayed to themselves. I don't think they've ever had long-term relationships necessarily. They don't have kids. They have always been islands. They're that kind of personality that tends to be just, kind of very much on their island. And Rogan went bad on Maron on my podcast, on the podcast we did. And I just kind of stopped and listened. But Joe was very fair and direct about it, and I think Mark actually mentioned that he was jealous of Louis. And he had petty jealousy for so I think Mark suffers from.
I don't think it's fair to link
he
Maron
suffers
and
from that.
Jeselnik together. I think Jeselnik's what he's doing. Jeselnik's not like a salty old comic. Like Jeselnik,
He's pretty
opinionated.
critical. He's pretty
He's
critical.
critical.
You can have opinions,
Yeah.
dude.
I don't
You
mind.
can have opinions, but
I stay out
Jeselnik's
of
it's just
pretty
I
like-
stay out of that fray, man.
when your marketing is to attack other people,
Yeah.
to promote your shit,
My thing
especially
is-
It's a
people
weird
that have been
tactic.
showing kindness to everybody,
Well,
it's
more,
like,
my thing is more like if I'm gonna go bad on you, I'm just old school this way. I'm gonna say it to your face because I don't like you, and I'm going to expect for you to come at me physically.
But I think
to
with
an extent, right? To an extent.
But I think the difference between Maron and Jeselnik is Maron's upset that he's not in the club, right? He can't fit in with that kind of alpha energy, right? And so he has resentment against it. Jeselnik's never wanted to be in the club. He's like, fuck everybody.
I think
He's always done his own
great.
thing.
And the only reason I put them together because they both, when their
Criticized.
specials were about to drop, got very vocal on what they said was the right and conservatives crying about cancel culture.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they said that, there's no cancel culture. Dude, we lost the Patreon when we were doing a show together. I've lost multiple Patreons. I've lost a YouTube channel. I had to pay to get back my Instagram. I mean, I'm shadow banned to the dark realms on Instagram.
Yeah.
I can't get anything going on Instagram.
Wait, Patreon took it down?
Oh, I had multiple Patreons taken
But I
down.
thought Patreon you could do anything.
No, because
that's the
Wait,
point
It's
of it.
Vimeo.
No.
But it's subscriber based. I thought you could.
No,
just do
no,
whatever
dude.
you want.
Vimeo.
No, they if they don't
Wow,
like
they
what you're
still-
saying, they'll
oh,
take it down.
on
They've
Patreon.
taken multiple ones.
Wow.
YouTube's taken down.
YouTube, I know.
YouTube, Twitter. I lost my Twitter for a long time. Finally got it back.
But you got it back probably after Elon bought it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I do.
They were the far left progressives who
Yes.
were in control.
Well, and that's the whole thing right now. Is like you have all these people crying about, fascism and all this stuff while ignoring how Biden sent FBI agents to Board of Education meetings because people were concerned about Marxism being taught in school. I mean, nobody talks about that
Because
ever.
they want to spy on the parents, you mean?
Yeah, they were spying on the
Yeah,
parents.
when-
So it's like it didn't just show up. everybody. It's been here for a while, but you were really quiet when it went after people you didn't like. And that's the whole thing with Marxism or fascism. There's good fascism, bad fascism. People love fascism when it goes after people they don't like, and they get really angry when it goes after people they don't like. And when it's all fascism is bad. Like I don't like when someone when they try to take a shot at Trump, if you believe that. And they were firing people. That's not my thing, dude, because I've had people come after me for things I said. It's like, that's just not my thing, dude. And it's really easy how quickly people will just completely throw out their beliefs when it involves going after someone they don't like. I don't like how they go after Leonardo Joni and they won't let her do stand-up. She has to do hidden shows.
Who is this?
It's this really funny comic, people.
In LA?
She lives in LA, but she's not part of the LA
Top one
comedy.
too. Leonardo
Joni.
That's a tough. Good luck, Jen.
Well, what is her deal?
She talks a lot of shit
About what?
about everybody, like all the sacred cows. She talks a lot of shit.
She doesn't like
She goes off on anybody. All your sacred cows, she'll go off
Rogan
on.
and all everybody.
What?
Rogan and everybody. You mean?
No, she
No,
doesn't.
she shouldn't go after people.
She goes after groups, and she basically goes after all the protected classes, and calls out how
Like
ridiculous everything, dude. And people get really mad at her, but she's really smart. She's like super smart. She's really great.
And
She's fun.
they banned her.
If they find out where she's performing, they'll call the venues to get her banned.
Assholes. Let's get her on the podcast. Fuck.
She's a savage, dude. She's a savage. She
I'll
pulls no
support her.
But they love her because she's very attractive, obviously, and she pulls no punches. And they try to go after her, and then they get mad at Jimmy Kimmel, who got canceled for a weekend. I've had longer fucking days off from work than that, dude.
Yeah, I know. Go back to your
slap
$20
on the
million
wrist.
a year salary. Shut up. What do you think his deal is? Because he used to be such a good
Compromised.
guy.
Dude.
Yep. Hey,
Dude.
hey, the whole Carbon Malone blackface thing.
I think he just got scared. He got scared because they
No,
threatened
no,
him with the blackface
well,
thing, right? They
In a
said-
weird way, you're right. It's not really the money that they're about. It's the fear of losing.
your gig.
Yeah, losing it.
And you can lose your gig that fast. Douglas Murray wrote that book, The Madness of Crowds. And one Twitter storm all of a sudden gathers storm. Now, who knows who's doing it?
Yeah, it's all astroturfing.
But all of a sudden, you have this job. You've been a journalist for 30 years, and this Twitter storm happens, and you lose your fucking job.
They put the pressure on the
Yeah,
company.
Twitter.
I don't know if those days are still going on. It's kind of died back now.
Yeah.
It's kind of coming the other way.
No, it's totally coming the other way.
Yeah.
Because it's getting to a place of common sense. Actually trying to cancel someone hurts your business.
Yes.
Guys, take a guess as to what I'm wearing. Yeah, I'm wearing True Classic underwear and I'm wearing a True Classic t-shirt. Don't be surprised. It's all I wear. I think they are the best clothing company. They take all the guesswork, all the thought out of my wardrobe. If I want to look good or just simple or straight up, I did that show in front of 15,000 Marines in a what looked like a tactical civvy, but it was a True Classic t-shirt, hug my body. In front of all those jacked soldiers, I wanted to look good. Guess what? It hugged my body, my 58-year-old body, just like this is doing now. All right? Hugged me where I want, stayed loose where I didn't want, even though I'm shredded in the midsection. Bottom line is, I love True Classic because it makes you look a little more muscular than you really are. It stops just here. It's not too long. Everything about the shirts. I found out about True Classic when I started wearing their t-shirts because I just liked the way they fit. And I was like, what is this True Classic thing? Then I met the CEO because his offices were right near ours. And he stopped me and he's like, hey, I'm a fan or whatever. And we've been friends ever since. But more importantly, I would be talking about True Classic if they weren't our sponsor, and I'd be wearing True Classic if they weren't my sponsor. I don't even think about it anymore. I just put it on. I'm not doing it for the podcast. If you go to the mothership website and you see the pictures of me, there's a very good chance I'm wearing something from True Classic. I'm always in it on stage, no matter what I'm doing. I think I wore True Classic for my special, even. Damn, I got to get them to start sponsoring me more. Either way, I'm telling you, the great thing is, I don't know how many times I've watched this t-shirt. Look at this t-shirt. I've watched this t-shirt probably, 100 times, and it still looks like this. Come on, dude. So give it a shot. You can get them in Target, Costco, trueclassic.com/fighter. Get hooked up today. You won't be sorry. Well, guys, I just downed a Magic Mind Max during the show, not even thinking about it. I can't help it. Anytime Magic Mind Max is around, I'm going to drink it. And I love it. Sometimes I'm like low energy. And if I feel like I'm not that clear, I will bang one back, just one. It's got time-release caffeine. It's got adaptogen mushrooms. It's got all kinds of things. I'm friends with the founder who invented this on his own. He's one of the best people I know. He takes it himself. He couldn't drink coffee anymore, so he had to figure out something. It's also got a product in it that makes your coffee, the caffeine in your coffee last longer. So it's great to pair up with your coffee in the morning. I'm a huge fan of it. It gives you a focused, calm energy. It gives you this smooth, sustained sort of power. And it'll go it's a reliable energy for 6 to 7 hours without a crash. Okay? You get more done without burning out. So it's not like that jittery thing you get from too much coffee. You're like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. It's none of that. All right? So you can stay sharp, confident, and in control, operate at your best, even under pressure. That's what I love about it. That's why I am a fanatic. Magic Mind.
But it's all bots. Everything's bots. Nothing's
Did you
real.
even hear
Everything is fake.
You know the
and
Cracker
gay,
Barrel stuff
Bryan.
was fake? You know Cracker Barrel? They purposely designed that. It was AI. Yeah, they were behind it. It was their branding.
to get people to talk.
To get
about
people
it.
to talk about them, and it worked.
That's so
And then listen, after consideration, we saw the backlash. We're sticking with the original.
So smart.
And then they hired Jordan Davis to do the promo, the country singer.
Didn't Aunt Jemima change their logo?
They got rid of everybody except for the Quaker Oats guy.
Quaker Oats still
Because
crushing.
Aunt
White
Jemima
guys
I think Aunt Jemima
never
was the first
die.
black entrepreneur or something in this country that made a lot of money.
Oh, but what about the Washington Redskins? That guy was a warrior. Their own tribe and families bring it back.
But white people are like, no, it's offensive.
Yeah.
But the Indians want it back.
I used to think that too, and then I realized that it's actually. Well, dude, I don't know how deep you want to go, but
Seminoles, Florida State, the Cleveland Indians.
you
all
want to
that
hear
shit.
something crazy? The actual Redskins weren't natives; they were Vikings, and it had something to do with their. They were so pale they had to have this sunscreen stuff on that they would put on that would made them red, and that's why they called them Redskins. By the way, dude, slaves didn't come on slave ships. They were colonizers. Moors. Bryan, don't you dare yawn. I'm dropping
Let 'em
truth, and you're
finish
getting
dropping the truth.
angry, okay?
So
I'm part Moor,
So
okay?
10 million Africans weren't put on
They
ships.
were all Moors in Florida, dude. The Moors were here.
So the West
I'm
African,
part Moor.
So the West African slave trade, all those historians are wrong.
Yep.
Roots, all of this bullshit.
Yep.
So all the blacks that
Yep.
are in this country didn't come from Africa
They
on slave
they were
trips.
African. They were Moors. They were European African.
LeBron James is a Moor?
They're
You know
all
what the
Moors.
are? The Moors are
I'm not
Arab.
saying there weren't any,
The Moors
but it
were
made
Arab.
no sense, Bryan,
The
to
Moors were
bring
Arab.
over, let's say, people on a boat and half of them die. They were already here.
So if I could give you a little bit of this.
Bryan,
The sub-Saharan African slave trade is very real.
No.
And they were brought to Jamaica.
No.
They were brought to the West Indies for
No.
the sugarcane. And
No.
millions died.
No.
And what happened was
Bryan, were
they
there Moors in
losing-
Florida?
they
Yes
were
or
losing
no?
so many of them.
Yes or no, Bryan?
Real quick, what's
No,
a
so
Moor?
do you know what a Moor is? Hold on, hold on, hold on.
M-O-O-R.
Wait, don't look
a
it up.
friend
Hold
named
on,
Gary
stop,
Moore.
stop.
Nope,
Jen.
nope,
Do you
nope.
know what a Moor is?
Yeah. Did you just ask me if I know what a Moor is?
Describe it. Describe it.
I'm Sicilian,
What
dude.
part of the- what part
I'm
of the
part
world-
Moor.
what part of the world
They're
are the Moors?
Northern Africa.
Thank you. Why-
Thank you. Owe me an
But
apology,
where do-
bro.
where do they-
you insult
but
my
where do the
family.
Moors come from?
My name is Sam Tripoli. You killed my father.
Where do the
Prepare
Moors
to die.
Where do the Moors hail from? Because you're taking from Shakespeare, The Merchant of Venice, I believe, the Moor.
Bryan, you're playing a stupid
is different.
game right
no,
now.
hold on.
I am part
Find out
Moor.
where the Moor from Shakespeare's from. But wait,
What the fuck is a Moor?
a Moor is an Arab. A Moor is an Arab. A Moor is an Arab.
A Moor is
the
an-
Arabs
a
were the
Northern
Arabs, and
African.
they were darker. So
They were
came-
Northern
but not,
African.
but not
In-
African.
They're
So in
Africans. Don't
Shakespeare's
listen to this
play,
fucking
when
guy.
he talks about the Moor, he's black.
Don't even listen
He's
to
black,
this guy.
and he's usually played by a black actor.
The Moors were black.
It was the Merchant of Venice,
Explorers,
right? Othello.
dude.
Oh, I'm sorry, Othello.
They
that's
came
right.
and they fucking conquered southern Italy, dropped dick on everybody.
Yeah, but they weren't
Native
black.
That's where
North
Sicilians come from.
Sam, they weren't black. They were Arabic. Okay,
They're from
Now-
Africa.
Now, yes, but they
Okay,
came from
and
the
they
Arab countries,
settled.
Algeria.
They settled in Florida. Okay, Yes.
No, you're wrong.
They settled in Florida.
Who settled
Yes.
in Florida were the Native Americans who probably came from Asia.
Dude.
You don't know history, but here's the thing, and that's cute.
Brian,
The
Brian.
Spaniards came over. The Spaniards
Brian.
came over in the 1400s, yes.
No.
Now, if I could just, if I may educate
Will you look up Moors in Florida?
Can I educate you? There was such a thing called
Brian.
the African slave trade, transatlantic African slave trade, where millions of Africans from the interior of Africa were brought over to the New World. That's why they're so
The
black.
Africans here were from the Moors. The Moors were in Florida. They got conquered
Sam,
and turned
how
into
come-
slaves.
then how come
Brian, how
Yeah.
come Native Americans had slaves?
Sam,
Were they trading
Sam,
pelts?
people like LeBron James and stuff don't come from Arab countries. They come from West Africa. That's
No,
why.
Brian, they were bred.
Yes,
Moors in Florida.
But Sam,
okay?
but
Thank
Sam,
you, Brian.
Sam, they came
Brian,
from West
it says,
Africa.
I'm sorry.
You can
Sam,
go to
you're
West
always
Africa.
right.
You can go to West
Brian,
Africa and
it's
see the
okay.
remnants of the slave
The world
trade.
you live in was a lie.
You can go to Africa and see the Ivory
Brian,
Coast
the
and stuff.
world-
That area,
What?
the West of
What?
Africa, Ivory Coast and stuff. There was a slave trade that went
I'm
on
not
there
saying
forever.
they didn't have slaves
Yeah.
and they didn't get slaves out of Africa.
Yeah.
I'm saying the slaves that are in America were conquered from Florida.
No, they weren't.
The Florida area.
No, you couldn't be more wrong. It's the
Okay,
dumbest
okay,
shit I've ever
okay,
heard.
Brian.
That is actually the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Okay, Brian.
It's actually
Okay,
so
Brian.
the Moors.
Brian.
So the British spent forever fighting the slave trade that the Moors
I'm crushing
kept.
right now.
The Arabs kept
You
the
wanna know
slave
how I'm
trade
doing?
going.
I'm fucking
The
crushing.
British fought the Arab slave trade because the
Okay.
Arabs held slaves.
Oh, the British did? The
So
good guy
Brits-
British?
Yeah, the British.
Were the British the
spent
good
a
guys,
fortune-
Brian?
Spent a fortune
Did
on
the
the
Bank
open
of
seas.
England make love to
The
India,
abolitionist
China,
movement,
Russia?
the abolitionist movement started in Britain actually
Brian,
in the 1800s,
you're just a
1820, I
crazy
think.
person.
And they spent a lot
I'm
of time.
not
But that's
saying
just
that
history.
the British were like, we stopped slavery because we caused slavery. That's literally what it
I'm
was.
begging you to
It's
pick up
like,
history
dude, I
books.
stopped domestic violence by stopping
Brits
punching my
didn't-
wife in the
Brits didn't
face.
invent slavery.
What's that?
Slavery's been around
No,
since
no. They were leading it
ancient
though.
times.
They were the leading fucking slave traders
until
who were
they
funding
outlawed
the whole
it.
thing.
Until Christians in Britain outlawed it. So
Right.
the Christian right in Britain
Brian's
actually
blaming
spearheaded
Jews
the
for
abolitionist
everything.
movement.
Brian's blaming Jews.
I
for
wish you
everything.
would sit at my feet and
Why,
let me talk to you
Brian?
for a
Why are you
couple of
blaming
minutes.
the Jews, Brian?
Why can't I just teach you? Well, I want you to sit and let me just take my workshop, my
Historical workshop
I'm
called
begging
Everything is Wrong.
I'm begging you to take my historical workshop so you can learn.
Why are you feeling your face up?
Because I want you to sit at my feet and I want to feed you bonbons every time you listen. I want to go, there's a bonbon.
There you
go
go.
like this. Look.
Good boy. Good
I
boy.
want to wait till you're done sucking it. Look. And I go, yeah, let's go to the next.
Let's change subjects real quick. I know it's your show, but can we just talk about how gay we all are for Ohtani? Like how gay we are.
were just talking about
I
it.
am so gay for Ohtani.
I can't get enough Ohtani.
Dude, I've
He's
never had the man on my team ever. Like
And
I
you're
was
a
a Knicks
huge
fan.
Dodgers
They had
fan.
Jordan. I'm a Clipper fan. They had Curry.
Yeah.
Never had the man. I would. My second team in football is Buffalo. Brady. The Tuck rule. Oh, fuck that dude. Even though he owns the Raiders now, I'm so pissed at that whole thing. But I have Ohtani, bro. Ohtani's gonna bring baseball back.
Will they win?
100%.
Are they going to win this World
I mean,
Series?
dude, anything can happen, but it like
No, I mean the winner of Toronto and Seattle's just playing to who's going to get their ass beat by the Dodgers. Is
that right?
They don't have a chance.
Dude, the guy struck out 10 and hit 3 home runs. One of the balls went out of the stadium.
Out of the stadium.
And this Latino guy grabbed it. They think it's worth millions of dollars, dude.
People were running to it. Now I showed Brian that clip, and this is going to frustrate. He goes, "You hit 3 in the same inning." I went, "No, Brian."
See, Brian, do you like baseball?
I do.
Do you?
Baseball to me is like grappling, right? Like if you don't understand it, it looks boring to you. Like when they watch Kamzat just ragdoll DDP, like everyone's like, dude, he's just humping him. It's stupid. But if you take a month of grappling,
You know what's up.
you're like, damn, dude.
It's impressive.
Yeah.
That's the most impressive. That's baseball, dude.
Yeah.
If you watch a little baseball and you'll be like, what's happening right now?
Such a beautiful game. The reason I know baseball is my dad's and has read books about baseball.
he loves
baseball.
Like George
Baseball's the
Will and Men
best.
at Work, yeah.
Dude, I haven't missed a Dodgers game. I get so obsessed with it. I actually didn't want him to win that game 4 because I want more Dodger games.
Yeah, I'm
'Cause
with
once
you,
the
dude.
season's over, I really don't fuck with NFL anymore. I watch some college football.
Really? Your team's doing great.
The Broncos?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'll see some of it, but really, baseball is like I want the I don't want the season to end.
This,
What makes
this
him so
Kansas
good?
City,
What
what makes
Ohtani.
Ohtani's just
Is it a physical thing? It's everything.
It's just everything.
He's not
dude.
small.
There's
but
like he's a
fast.
Nephilim. He's like, how tall are you?
He's 6'5",
he's
right?
6'5".
How tall are you?
Almost 6'5".
Yeah, he's bigger than Schaub, dude.
Yeah, taller.
And dude, we haven't seen a guy like this since Babe Ruth.
Yeah.
And Babe Ruth used to drink beers in the dugout while he pitched
Against all white guys. Though.
against all white guys.
Okay.
But they were great back then too.
Oh, yeah, they were good.
Do you watch football, and what do you think of NFL football?
It's rigged.
Who would you, if you had to guess who's going to be in the Super Bowl?
Dude, Kansas City goes a whole game with no penalties.
Wow.
All they want is Taylor Swift in that Super Bowl, and it costs them.
Who do you think is going to be in the Super Bowl? Do you think the Broncos
Too early
have a
to
chance?
tell.
It's too early.
Way
There's
too
no
early to tell.
dominant team this year.
Broncos-
The NFL
Philly's
loves that.
looking better now after last game.
Philly
but
had a
there's-
couple losses. The Steelers, it's crazy because they're like, what's going to
Aaron
happen with their
Rodgers.
offense? Their defense is amazing. Defense hasn't done anything this year.
But Aaron
Rodgers
Rodgers
ball.
looks great, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Aaron Rodgers
That's
is
so
fire.
cool.
I told everybody that.
The Colts
look good. Jacksonville, the Bears are looking decent. The Raiders, I hope they shit the bed.
so
49ers.
I
Did
hope.
the 49ers win last night?
Yes.
Yeah. They look
We
good.
need a new quarter. We need to get a franchise quarterback.
Geno Smith ain't the.
I don't even think it's his fault. I think they got Chip Kelly, who runs a spread, and none of their personnel is right for that.
Correct.
What team?
But they can do it. Raiders.
No, he's going to be gone. They'll give Pete Carroll one more chance. He'll bring in a better
They'll
offense.
draft somebody. They'll get the kid
They're
from
gonna
Ole
get-
Miss.
They
or
got to
FSU
get a
kid.
quarterback.
Yeah.
If you don't get quarterback, we're just all wasting our time.
The whole league's quarterback now.
We need a quarterback.
Basically 7-on-7.
It
We'll
is,
fight
right?
7-on-7.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
Because you can't really rough the passer, and it's a lot of passing.
Dude, it's great, dude. But baseball was my least favorite sport, and now it's my favorite sport.
Brother.
It's so
I
good,
couldn't
dude.
stand baseball. And then Tiger gets involved. I'm like, all right, I'm going to get in
You just start watching it.
It's so
like-
good.
Baseball is a national game played on a local level, meaning like it's hard to watch a game of teams you haven't been following.
Yeah.
Because you got to follow their personal stories.
You got to know everybody.
Yeah, dude. And then Adam Egan said it best. He goes, the Dodgers are winning despite Dave Roberts. Like Dave Roberts is so bored. He's like, let's send this guy in who's sucking right now and see if we can almost lose.
Let's fuck up the bullpen. Let's fuck up the closer.
Let's do it, dude.
Kike, go in there for this one.
Yeah, dude, that's the worst when you have like, hey, dude, let's get our backup catcher to pitch. Yeah.
We're up by 9.
They
Let's
should
mix
just
it up.
have a day where they're like, today we're going to pick a fan from the stand just to throw a ball.
See if we can still win.
Yeah, just see me up there. Go, come on. Throwing fucking 50 miles an hour if I'm lucky, dude.
Yeah, baseball is one of those sports. If you don't know the team, you just turn it on. It's not that fun.
You know.
It's like my son, he had a game at like 6, so I had to watch 2 other 9, 10U teams play. Dude,
Torture.
It's so brutal.
Are the
if you
Mariners-
don't know, if your kid's not in, what the
Yeah,
fuck
what
are
you
you
doing, dude? It's
Are
a
the
very
Mariners playing
unique
today or
sport.
tomorrow? With
They're
the
playing
Blue Jays?
tonight,
They are.
game 7.
Damn, on Monday Night Football.
Toronto, yeah.
Damn.
I want the Dodgers to play Seattle.
I mean, it's going
I
to be
don't like
easier
Toronto.
game, I think.
Yeah.
Because we swept them during the regular season. And that's when
Regular
we
season
came back.
though.
That,
Like Milwaukee
because
swept us,
yeah,
beat
dude,
the
it's
shit
crazy.
out of them.
But it's the best. And everyone's complaining that the Dodgers spend too much money. The Mets spent more money than we did, and they didn't even make the playoffs.
The Mets, the Yankees, but then also don't be mad at us because Mookie Betts, Boston decided to let him go.
Yeah.
Freddie Freeman, Atlanta decided to let him go. Snell, you could have signed him. Like all
Anyone
the
could have
guys,
signed Snell.
any of them.
Yeah.
And they choose not to because you have these cheap ass organizations.
The Dodgers spend 70% of the money they make on their players. They put it back into the team.
Which is why they're winning.
Wow.
There's teams that spend like 30%.
Well, there are a lot of teams that spend a lot of money on players, and when they spend a lot of money, the players don't deliver.
No, well,
Right.
that's like basketball. You get these guaranteed-
Basketball more. Yeah,
it's
baseball
like you
not
get
so
a
much.
player who just doesn't want to care, but baseball's different, dude.
different, huh?
And they gotta stop trying to market the kids. Stop being like, make it cool, like for Generation Z. It's an old man sport.
Yeah.
Because it's a great sport where you like worked all week and go and just zone out. And then something happens, you get excited, zone out.
It takes patience. You got to earn, it takes cultivation. You have to know what's
But
going on.
viewership is just trending upwards. They're
Is it?
crushing it. They're crushing it.
By the way, I'm so old. I listen to Colin Cowherd in the morning. Like I
too.
listen to like sports talk radio,
great.
which is a sure sign you're old. Okay, and he's always like, "Yeah, tense is up because pitch count is low. But dude, it's because these teams have been so bad for so long, like the Cincinnatis, the Pittsburghs, that they have so many draft picks that their teams are good.
Yep.
It's going to be like every 10 years, these
How it
teams
goes.
cycle in.
But then also they have like legit stars.
Yeah.
Like people are tuning into Ohtani. People are tuning into Freddie Freeman or, Aaron Judge.
But the point is, it's like
a lot of
the
stars.
reason
Bryce
the numbers
Harper.
are up is because teams that suck that no one go watch are finally good because they got enough draft picks. If they spent more money on their players, they would have better teams. That's
Even
it.
with like Paul Skeens, like his team sucks.
Oh,
but
dude,
he's
the Dodgers
awesome.
want him so bad.
I
dude.
want him so bad.
The Dodgers want him
Him
so
or
bad.
Screwball.
They'll throw a bank at him, dude. I love it, bro. I love it.
I love it too.
Are you watching a lot of TV, dude?
No, just
Do you know what's
sports.
crushing on television right now? Animation.
Really?
Dude,
Can't
if-
get into it.
no, dude. I'm telling you, watch this one thing.
Nope.
It will blow you. I'm telling you, listen to me. Just give me a chance. Marvel Zombies is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Seriously? Marvel Zombies? Bring up the
Marvel
trailer.
Can my kiddos watch it?
I mean, it's superhero stuff, but there's some violence.
Is there
but
some gay on gay stuff though?
no gay on gay stuff, dude. But it is, dude. The final episode is the most beautiful episode of television I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
dude.
Give me the trailer, Chin.
It's gorgeous, dude. The last episode is the best thing you've ever seen in your life, dude. That's played. It's
I'll watch
so
this.
good, dude. It's so good. Episode 4 is the greatest thing you've ever seen in your life, dude. It's,
I'll watch this shit.
I'm confused. So the superheroes are beating the zombies, or the
There's superheroes
superheroes
that are zombies and fighting zombies. Then they become zombies, and then the last episode with the Hulk is absolutely gorgeous, dude.
Holy shit. We got cut in half.
It's that's
Is it action packed?
oh
My
yeah,
kids
dude.
need action.
nonstop, dude, nonstop.
That was a good move. Oh shit.
Oh wow.
Homeboy.
It's so good. And then the
He's good
other
with a
one that you
sword.
guys will love. The other one you guys will love is the Predator movie. I think it's on Hulu.
Yeah.
It's an animation, Killer of Killers.
Yeah.
Bro, it is
Predator
fine.
from like the 80s?
What?
The same Predator from the 80s?
Yeah, but it's like so. It's like
Hey,
it's
well, give me the movies you've seen this year that you loved. I don't watch movies.
Bring up that Predators series.
Killer of Killers.
This the top one.
Yeah, there's a little wokeness in it, but I'm telling you, it's so good, dude. It's so
Do you
good.
get down with like the Ed Gein stuff?
What do you mean?
With the show on Netflix?
Which one is it?
Ed Gein's the monster. Ryan Murphy made it.
No, I haven't seen it yet.
You don't get down with serial killer
Serial
No,
stuff?
I'll watch. Dude, that stuff's a little weird
me
to
sad.
me.
Oh, that's where you draw the line.
Yeah, I'm just not into the super violent. Like I couldn't watch. I know, but this is animation, so it's not real to me. It's like
I need
Predators.
I need to see the Predator Alien very soon, or I'm not going to watch it. Nope, not into it.
this?
Not yet. Now I'm in. Is that the Predator?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in. Oh, I'm in.
Oh, bro, it's fire, bro.
Something else up in the sky.
It's fire, dude. The animations have been crushing it.
Did you get into how far do you like get down with Rick and Morty?
Oh, love before
so
they got rid of the two creators
I thought he came
because
back,
they're
though.
both shady.
I thought they came back. No,
Who?
I don't know if
Creators
they
one
came
guy
back.
got in trouble.
Of Rick and Morty?
Both of them
Yeah.
got in trouble.
do you
The
mean?
main creator got in trouble.
They both got in
it came
trouble.
out she was completely lying.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, surprise! That never freaking happens.
Fuck.
Justin
Why?
Rowland was the one who got. I think.
Yeah, when they were doing it, it was so
What happened?
brilliant,
They
bro.
got accused of some shit?
Yeah, one of them did, but then he came back.
Let me see.
Because it was so bad. It's
was bad.
fallen off.
Bad.
And they're like, okay, come back. We don't care what you did. But then the other guy got something
Found
too.
domestic violence. Dating.
So Adult Swim immediately severed ties
Oh,
with
what a
Rowland.
surprise. You don't
confirmed-
wait for anything. You just go, she must be
Check this
telling
out.
the
In
truth.
March 2023, charges were dropped
Yep.
by district attorney office due to insufficient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Insufficient evidence.
NBC published a detailed report featuring new allegations of sexual misconduct from multiple women and non-binary individuals. Leverage his fame to pursue young fans. Okay, some kind of dating.
Well, no, this is good. Yeah, I just know the one he got.
Wow.
Not good.
I was like, Oh, that's well, they're he's kind of a nerd and probably some like young girls.
All I gotta say is this: it's really crazy how some people get fucking excommunicated and other people don't. That's my fucking problem.
Yeah.
I'm really fucking pissed off that some people are just fucking pushed out and can't even get a second chance, and other people are on Netflix and Broadway and getting this and getting that, and it's like real fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
It's real bullshit.
Weird how that
you want to
works.
make a rule. Apply it to everybody. It's fucking bullshit. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick and tired of all the double standard and everyone trying to convince themselves that this person isn't exactly what they got mad about someone else with no proof. And then people who have proof get the world handed to them. Fuck all you guys. That's my fucking opinion. Go fuck yourself, you phony fucks who just turn your head because you just want to work in television. You're a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah,
Facts.
I'm over it, dude.
facts.
There's no honor.
Dude, you and Sam might have to go a little longer because I got to take T to practice.
I gotta go. Can
You
we
gotta go too?
Yeah.
Let's go.
How long have
This
we been
was
going,
awesome.
Chin?
About an hour.
We're good?
Nice.
Yeah, we're good. We got
Sammy
reads,
boy.
I love you, buddy.
Love you, pal.
I love you
Check
so
out
much.
False Gods,
too.
my
I'll always
special.
fucking call you, dude.
Where are you gonna
Now
be?
you got my
Same
number.
job.
Where are you gonna be?
I got your new number. Let me put it out real quick.
Where can they see you? Because you're so fucking hilarious live. You got to see.
So I got a couple great podcasts going. I have like 90 of them. One's called Doom Scrolling. We just find all the great conspiracy videos.
Ooh,
and
that's
just-
fun.
Oh, it's great, bro. Doom Scrolling, Conspiracy Social Club. Brian abandoned me and left me on alone. Now I do it with Dylan, and it's fire. It's
great.
And then I have a crowd work special, my fourth one. It's called Deep Dish from Chicago. It's fucking fire.
Great.
And that's at youtube.com/Sam Tripoli Comedy. And then finally, the one that changed my life, Tinfoil Hat, is fire. So, and Broken Sim, check it out. It's just my comedy podcast.
Good
You
man.
do so much work, brother.
Come check
I'm
out
a crazy person.
No, I love it.
can't turn off my head.
I get it.
Like when I'm driving, I'll just be talking to myself all the
Yeah.
time.
Talking about conspiracies.
Amazing.
All right, dude. Sam Tripoli, we love you, buddy. This is the Fighter and Kid. We're out.